So this is going to be part 3B. So in the previous videos, we mixed these combinations in a row. And we got quite saturated colours. So this time, I'm going to do some things to make less saturated colours. So I am going to swap my yellows round. And I am going to swap my reds round. Yippee! Meanie. So we now have a blue that's quite green leaning and a yellow that is not green leaning. Actually, so I'm going to mix this one, and this, because phthalo is so full on, this is still going to be a good green, but it's just less green than the last one. So this time, compared with, where'd it go? Compared with that one, this time this is more of a colour that you would expect to see in nature. Oopsies. So, you know, you'd expect to see that on a shrub. You don't see many trees that colour. Try it in the light. Yay. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. So, it's a bit more subdued. Nice. Next one, I won't swap the red around just yet. I'm going to use a yellow that's a little bit further away from orange. So, I'm going to take that yellow and I'm going to mix it with this red. So we've got a lemon yellow, and which is green leaning. So there's a bit of blue in here. And then I'm going to mix in this red. And, oopsies. So, still quite a nice orange. It says, helps that it's got some water in it. But it's not as full on as that. So this was the one where you had both leaning towards orange, and this is where you've only got one leaning towards orange, and that'll look even less impressive once it's dried out. So now I'm going to take this blue and I'm going to take this red. Okay, so ultramarine is purple leaning, so that's a good way to start off making a purple. Oh, look, it's woken up now. Nice. Oh, sorry. Actually, let you see it. Oh, look, nice blue. I'm going to take the most scarlet of these two reds, so the cad red. Get ready to be underwhelmed. So I think you'll agree that even if I put more blue in it, that is probably the least impressive purple you will see in your life. And that's probably what you remember from school, because the reds we had at school were this kind of red, and the blues we had at school were this kind of blue. So, and compared to the purple we had earlier, it's a no-brainer. So, I'm going to do the alternative version in a moment of the other two options for doing a more subdued one, and then in the last video I will do really mucky versions of secondaries. See you in a moment.